Here we go, Olympia, back in week 11 against the New Mexico Lobos at New Mexico's home stadium. This is a team I don't ever like facing, and yet we have to face them. They have one of the best rush offenses in the nation. Of course, ours is actually technically better, and our pass offense is really good. Really, this is expected to be a bit of a blowout. We'll see coming up after this. And off we go here in New Mexico. This is Albuquerque we're in as Brett Kraft takes this one, fields it about the end zone line, gets to the 20-yard line, 25 before being shoved out to 27, and an all too familiar yellow flag turns out. Bo Johnson on first down here, going to spin his way forwards for about 4 yards on the handoff, make things second down and 6, as we really want to see Bo Johnson get a bit more active. Tyler Hunt now under center. He's going to throw the first pass of the game. He throws it to Ben Thompson, and that's a really good pass from the junior quarterback. I'd like to see a little more from Tyler Hunt, even though McIntyre has been one of the best players in the nation, frankly. Darius McIntyre here on second down and 12. Going to roll out and throw this one to Zeke Roberts, who drops the pass. Zeke has really been performing better recently, but drops are still an issue. Third and 12 now. Darius forced to roll out. Nothing really open as Lance Roach doesn't give him the block he needs, and he's brought down about the 5 yards short of the first down. That'll make it 4th down and 5. Check back in here in the second quarter as things are knotted up 3-3. Man in motion. This is an option pass here. D-Mac's going to roll out, throw it deep, and it gets dropped by Ben Thompson. A jump ball that Ben Thompson should have had. Almost gets caught, gets dropped, and then almost gets intercepted. Second 10 now. D-Mac rolling out, dropping back, throwing this one deep, and it gets thrown well short, actually. Intercepted at the 50-yard line. A terrible pass, terrible choice from Darius McIntyre there. Now Hall handing off to Gray. That's on second down and 6. Greg Gray gets a block. He gets another, and he's into the end zone. Greg Gray scores the first touchdown of the game for this New Mexico offense that loves to run the ball. Let's see if we can match him. First and 10, handoff here to Bo Johnson. He gets 1 block, 2 blocks, powering his way forward for an extra 3 yards. That'll make things 11 yards and give us a first down at about the 4-yard line. Now D-Mac drop back, throwing it on a flag route to Zeke Roberts. Zeke Roberts has 1 man to beat, and guess what? That's a tight end that can flat out sprint. 60-yard touchdown reception for Zeke Roberts. He doesn't drop it this time as D-Mac floats it in for a touchdown. 3rd and 5 now, back on defense here. The Olympia Raiders really looking good on defense today as New Mexico throws one out to Clinton McCarthy, and it gets dropped well short. That'll make it 4th down and 8, and we get the ball back. First and 10, D-Mac, little triple option here, and he gets brought down hard after about 4 yards. Decided not to pitch the ball, and while that was a smart choice, he gets hit hard for it. Second down and 6, D-Mac rolling out, nothing open. He's going to throw this one last second to Lance, and Lance was triple covered. Intercepted, and that was a terrible decision. D-Mac with 2 terrible passes so far. First and 10, Greg Gray now getting the handoff. Stiff arms a man, and he's going to be brought down after about 7 yards. And that'll make things now second down and 3. Why not hand it off to him again? Stiff arming his way down. This man, Greg Gray, is a little fire plug. Just throwing people out of his way. 3rd down and 3 now. We're finally getting back in the 3rd down situation. It's a screen pass to Greg Gray, and he's brought down well behind the line. A puzzling call, really, on 3rd and 3 as we get the ball back. A field goal later, and Olympia's got the ball after Bo Johnson runs a 14-yard handoff there. Bo averaging 10 yards on just 3 carries so far. We need to get him the ball more. Now Zeke Roberts in motion in the backfield. It's a rollout here from Tyler Hunt. Tyler holding on to the ball. He's going to throw this one deep to Braxton Hayes, the backup tight end, the more blocking tight end, who cuts across the field, and he'll get a first down. Now D-Mac handing it off to Kosi Mensah. Kosi rumbling forward, and he's going to juke inside to get an extra yard or 2 to make that a 9-yard gain on his first carry. Second down and 1. D-Mac back in the game. He's going to throw this one too. Is that the lineman Gabriel Jefferson? So they split Gabriel Jefferson out wide at tight end there, and he actually makes a play. D-Mac now throwing it on second goal, a screen to J.J. Thomas. J.J. Thomas, who shimmies his way out of a tackle to get a touchdown there on what looked like a well-covered screen. Really good play from J.J. Thomas. First and 10 now. Olympia on defense. It's a screen pass here. It gets thrown to Greg Gray, and Greg Gray's brought down by Prince Lofataup out in the open field. Wow, I did not expect that. Third down and 70 here. Jefferson in motion. Looks like Hall's going to drop back with this one. Throw it out to Greg Gray on the screen. It's well covered, and he's barely brought out of bounds with inches to spare. First and 10 now for Olympia after the punt. Handoff here to Bo Johnson. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Bo just rumbling. Another 14-yard gain for him as he's now averaging 11 yards a carry. 23 seconds remaining. D-Mac at about midfield, dropping back and rolling out with this one. Throws it across the field to Brett Kraft, the cornerback. And Brett Kraft picks up 20. 16 seconds remaining now. We'd really like to come away with the touchdown. A field goal at least. Ben Thompson now getting the stop route. He gets about 12 yards and steps out of bounds wisely. 12 seconds remaining. Looks like we're in a twins left here as D-Mac's going to roll out. I think I see someone breaking open. And no, he elects not to throw it to Zeke Roberts, but instead throws it to Lance Roach, and that'll give us great field goal position here for an easy chip shot that gets missed by Mike Harris. So a chance to go up 7 at halftime, and we blow it to only be up 4. Well, let's see if we can improve in the second half coming up after this. Here we are in the second half now, third quarter, as New Mexico is on offense. We've been running a lot of engage 8. Really haven't been bringing much in coverage here. Zero zone really for the day. As now on second down and 8, we do run zone, and Greg Gray gets 12 yards. That's what happens when you don't bring the heat. Another sweep here to Greg Gray as he's brought down for a 4-yard loss. Well read there. That sweep play's been working for him, but we're now reading it better. Hall now on third and 10, going to throw a screen out to McCarthy. It was not anticipated as Brett Kraft can't make the tackle. And, whoa, a spin inside. 2 more broken tackles, and Clinton McCarthy picks up 24 yards on a third down situation. Third down and 8 again here. Hall dropping back, throwing this one deep on the flag, and somehow Dusty Hale, the senior, leaps up to make an athletic deflection. Olympia back with the ball after a heroics from Dusty Hale as we're now throwing it deep to Lance Roach, and this one gets picked off for D-Mac's third turnover of the day. What are you doing? Hall now on third down. It looks like a busted play, and he's frustrated. He kind of really should have kept playing through the whistle there, but doesn't. Now it's second down and 6. Olympia handing off to Bo Johnson. There's a face mask, but it's not called, and he's pissed. First and 10 at midfield. Second and 12 now. Lance Roach in motion. Looks like a little triple option here. Somehow D-Mac gets the pitch out. Lance breaks the tackle, or really makes a man miss an open field. That's looking about 30 yards on the run after D-Mac's heroic pitch. D-Mac now rolling out. Zeke Roberts wide open. He's got him. Flag route, touchdown, backflip. Zeke Roberts end zone. As we're up 10 points now with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Zeke Roberts is just such a mismatch at tight end as Hall is a mismatch at quarterback. 2 men to beat. He doesn't beat him, but Trey Hall does pick up 30 yards and get them at midfield. Third down and 15 now. A screen pass to Greg Gray, read by Kevin Harrison and brought down by Dusty Hale. And that'll make things 4th down and 18 as New Mexico's offense has just not gotten started today. 39 seconds remaining in the third here. Let's hand it off to Bo. Bo running, rumbling. If he was fast, that might have been a touchdown, but instead it's 20 yards for Bo Johnson, who's now up to 80 yards on the day. Let's hand it off to J.J. Thomas because he is fast. Cuts inside, spins around, and he'll pick up 15 yards. This speedster getting the first down on a sweep. First and 10. Well, why not hand it off to our third running back, Tosi Mensah. Dead to rights in the backfield, spins his way out of it, and we go into the fourth quarter with the momentum and an 11-point lead. I can't really say enough about this defensive effort as we go into this fourth quarter. Hopefully the offense picks it up a little bit. Thank you for watching, and let's get to the fourth quarter. Well, thank you for staying tuned with us so far. We have an 11-point lead going into the fourth. D-Mac throwing this one to J.J. Thomas on a little angle route to pick up an easy 8 yards, and that'll give us a first down and a bit more. Now in the monster package, D-Mac gonna throw this one out to Lance Roach. Lance Roach spins around, jukes inside, and he might be gone. Jukes inside again, and unfortunately does get brought down, but man, that was exciting for a 15-yard reception. First and goal, handoff to Kosi. Kosi bouncing off a man, gets down to the inches line, the 1-yard line, off an 8-yard run. Our running backs are performing admirably today. As why not reward Kosi with another run there? So he picks up a 1-yard touchdown run. Kosi Minsa with 2 great runs back-to-back. All right, back on defense again. We have an 18-point lead with 5.5 remaining in the 4th. It's a screen pass here to Greg Gray, and we've been all over Greg Gray since his opening few touches. And he's really getting nothing going at this point in the game. 3rd down and 14. You know they're going to throw it here. The question is, can we stop the pass? Can we get enough people rushing? And it's a screen pass to Greg Gray as Princelow Fatalpao again in open field takes down the running back. Princelow Fatalpao playing out of his mind. The stat sheet might not show it quite so much, but he's popping off. D-Mac here now on a screen, end around to Atari Mason. Atari cutting inside. Really, every run today has been earned. An earned run as they've covered it well, but we've really gained every inch that we've had to. D-Mac now on 2nd and 4, 3.5 remaining. He's just going to run with this one and step out of bounds after about an 11-yard gain. And there'll be 3.5 minutes remaining in the game. Bo Johnson in the backfield. We're going to hand it off to him one more time. Powering his way forward. Every hit he takes, you're going backwards, he's going forwards. Now at 86 yards. 2nd down and 4. Why not hand it off to him again? Counter up the middle. Blowing through about 4 guys. I think he was being dragged there by at least 2 or 3 people as he's now at 95 yards. This is for the century mark. Bo Johnson, handoff. And he's got it! Bo, with 100 yards rushing on the day, picks up the 6 yards, and he's officially broken the century mark for the first time in a while. Bo Johnson really having a great game. As on 2nd down and 8, we're going to throw a little stop route to Lance Roach there, and he's going to wiggle his way into the end zone as this thing is put away. 1 minute remaining in the game, and this is really just a desperation attempt from New Mexico. As he gets rocked down by Kevin Harrison, the boos are coming in, and that's how the game ends. What a game from the Olympia's defense, really, on this one, but also our offense. Outside of 3 interceptions from D-Mac, a great game. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed this game a lot. I'm sorry I missed out that little first quarter bit, but let's hope I see you next time in our next game. Bye-bye.